coming in. Hey, we ready to go, yeah. We gon' make them jump. We gon' make them turn up. We gon' make them whine. We gon' make them free up. It's this place a bacchanal. In this sweet botanical, this carnival. I want you to find your way. Everybody on stage, Colorado. If you're coming down from the mountain, Colorado. When the rhythm beats in town, see me jumping on the savannah grass, the savannah grass. You could see it already touch red, Colorado. When the people tell you they cannot wait, Colorado. Feel the spirit jumping in town. We coming round, the savannah grass, the savannah grass. We up with the sun, yeah. We take over town, yeah. We making the most, yeah. Today's not enough, no. It's love we feeling. Look, everybody reveling. Hey, they're ready to go, yeah. We gon' make them jump. We gon' make them turn up. We gon' make them whine. We gon' make them free up. It's this place a bacchanal. With a vibe so magical, this carnival. I want you to find your way. Everybody on stage, Colorado. If you're coming down from the mountain, oh God, oh. When the rhythm beats in town, see me jumping on the savannah grass, the savannah grass. You could see it already touch red, Colorado. When the people tell you they cannot wait, Colorado. Feel the spirit jumping in town. We coming round, the savannah grass, the savannah grass. Oh, na, na, na. Yeah, it's savannah to the morning. Oh, na, 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 yeah. If you know, yeah. If you know, yeah. We all at the ground, yeah. We holding it down, yeah. We open the story. It's savannah to the morning.
Rosso, and we also have the Kalinago Eagles from the Kalinago territory, of course. Here we have Jasmine. Remember Jasmine from last year? She was, I think, the winner in her category. So we're looking for a good run from Jasmine this time around. So we are not seeing the numbers that we're accustomed to. And some people have thing tomorrow, cross country tomorrow at their schools. He's running without shoes. You see an athlete running without shoes. This is unconventional. We've never seen this before. I wonder if his club managers noticed that's what he did. He has a big smile on his face. Youthfulness. Catching up to the front runners now, as you can see. And there are quite a few categories, right? Mr. Kalima, can tell us a little bit about the categories?
Okay, so we have many categories. In fact, I don't know if we have enough participants for the many categories that we have today. We have under 15, we have under 17, under 20, we have under 40, and we have 40 and above. So now I think we have over 5 different categories, male and female. And we also have the youngest finisher and the oldest finisher as well. Right, so we were all set on gate for this 10K. As you know, Emmanuel and Joe, very popular 10K runners from Dominica, lost his life tragically, him as he's one of the founding members of the Western Japanese Club as well. So we are actually here today. But despite the small turnout, we do have some prominent runners. I mean, the winners normally show.
And we don't have our winner from last year. Last year we had Jonathan Celestine from the Portsmouth Athletics Club. And he's not here today. He was very impressive last year. You would agree, with some impressive times. So the top spot this year is up for grabs.
Yes, it's up for grabs.
And we see a gentleman here. I think he's from Kalinago.
No, he's from Pioneers. Okay. And that's his typical style of running the race. He goes out all the way.
Yes, and his pace
he goes out. Yeah, he goes out all the way. And he's impaired. Like he cannot. He's deaf. Yes, he's deaf. Right? I think he's one of the member.
Are you sure you're not mixing him up with the Felix guy?
No. Okay. He's the one who had won most of the.
Oh, he's deaf.
Yes, he's deaf. Right? So he's deaf. And he won quite a number of medals in the Paralympics, or one of the competition recently, right? Somewhere in Asia, not Asia, but in Europe, I think he was there. But he's a prominent athlete, right? Takes out the race at health. With a bang, most of the runners at the back have to actually try to keep up with him, right? And if he has the endurance and the speed to maintain that pace.
We've seen one of the older competitors. He was here last year as well. We started at Weirs and we came down through Marigan. Well, not through Marigan, but it's the main road. We're going all the way to Londonderry, and then we will come back into Marigan. And here we see one of the runners. He's putting the water all over him. So we are here at our first water stop adjacent to the Melvin Hall Airport. And they seem to be, this is the kind of pace that you see when people are starting to get tired. You can see the young one at the back. His feet are barely lifting up. You can see it in his shoulders. He's starting to feel it. We have all the gentlemen at the front keeping his pace. We've not seen the ladies as yet. I think Jasmine and the other one who was closest, I think they passed. We've just seen two more. So we are going all the way to Londonderry and then back. I would just want to encourage you to spread the word. This happens every year around after independence into Christmas, so around November, December, every year, November, December, we're having this 10K because we'd like to see some more participants. They're very attractive prices here. Like you heard before, we had the first finisher, I mean, in a category, and quite a few categories. So this is the first water stop. And these are the back runners. So we had the first pack. And now we have the pack coming up there. And again, you will see some of the younger ones towards the back. Oh, there's Jasmine. We're looking for her a little while ago.
Let's go.
Oh, she seems to be cramping up.
Look at the first one. I want to stop. Look at the stop there. Look at the water stop.
Catch up with the ladies pack. six of the sponsors on your screen right now. We have Marigold Cooperative Credit Union, Afro Ali Big Shop, Wheelworth Robin. So we have individual sponsors, we have corporate sponsors, the Mr. Andrews family, like we said before, Grenville Prevo, and that's one of the hubsters, businessmen, entrepreneurs in the Marigold area. So we are in the general proximity of the airport. You can see it there in the distance, and we are following the first pack of runners in the fifth edition of the Emmanuel Andrew 10K race. So we're going to have Mr. Telemark tell us a little bit about Emmanuel Andrew, better known as Chicken.
Okay, so well, just even while I way up, I gave a gentleman a ride up, and he told me in that accident there were 3 persons, and his significant other was also part of it as well. So it was a very nice coincidence. But you know, Chicken was one of the prominent distance runners. He was a very good distance runner. He's very disciplined, and took the athletics and long distance running real serious. You know, he had a tragic accident on one day on Sunday afternoon, right? They were done, but then he was thrown out of state to receive medical treatment. But that did not help. Right? So he died a few days afterwards. We were holding that race because he was there. Even today, he would have been with us. Mr. Dorset, myself, and Chicken would have been there. So we see him around, and we all want to recognize him. From since his death to now, quite a number of persons from the Marigold area don't not really remember, but they do not know, right? So they do not know him, right? They do not know him, so the enthusiasm of running the race is kind of dwindling, and we saw that today, right? Because the bigger persons, the bigger age group persons who are 40, 50, 60 years who get to know him very well. But he served them in Kerala. He did very well in some of the distance events. He was just in transiting, right, from Asia to go to the Caribbean, one of the Caribbean, right? It was the OCS 10K, and actually that happened. So that really was a tragic blow to Dominica, right? And there we have our leader, right? The leader, I've passed him a little bit. Alright, he's with the leader group. So we had a few more runners. That's how it is, yeah. As we said earlier. He's one of the guys who runs out real. It's a good running strategy, you know. I think we're just about the turning point. We almost at the turning area. We see that 1, 2, 3, Jelani lead right now.
And let's just talk about Jelani's improvement and his persistence.
Consistency.
One of the things I noticed about him, because I traverse this area often, and I would often see Jelani by himself practicing.
Yes.
And this is very good for a young man.
Yes,
I just want to wish him
yes,
well
exactly.
and hope that he continues to take it serious.
He's
on
his
leader,
way
like we said, he's the leader.
Right, so he have given them almost a good 400-meter lead from the, well, this is 2-2, so he's a 400-meter lead, and that lead. Alright, and Jelani is on his way back.
So we will turn it a little bit to forward and then.
So that's the return zone. familiar with it. It was also recommended here. Whichever but I guess we'll leave him up. I will say they're probably going.
Here it is mapped out, the turning point is mapped out.
Maybe we'll stay for a while.
So we are in the community of Londonderry. You can see a nice expanse of greenery there. It's a beautiful Sunday. It didn't start out that way. We had a little rain and I was wondering whether this race would happen. And again, we just want to encourage, we want to spread the word. We want to tell you that there are lovely prices to be gained here, cash prices. And so we want you to spread the word and encourage more persons to turn out. Let's make this the big event that it once was. A good way to earn $250. And there are many categories, so don't feel like you have to be competing with the young ones. There are many categories, so you never know, you could come out first, second or third in your category and earn some cash money. So this is a 10K race. We started at Weirs and all the way to Londonderry, and you can see the area that they're supposed to come at marked out there in yellow. You can see the area there. And we have just seen some of the leaders in the race. They came and turned a little while ago. We have our oldest man in the over 40 category. He just came and went by. We saw a leading pack, about 4 of them came and went by. We have not seen any females as yet. And he's running with his lace untied. Our athletes need to be more careful than this. Guess he doesn't want to lose momentum. So he doesn't want to stop and tie his shoelaces. So we are here. So the athletes have to reach here in Londonderry and then go back up. But we were talking earlier about the steep hill. From the time you leave the Marigot fisheries, you are going up and it gets steeper and steeper. So it'd be interesting to see when they get to that area, how they handle that path. And we do want to tell our drivers to exercise caution on the road as there is a 10K happening. Seeing one of our youngest runners coming up now.
Yes, from the Calvinago Eagles, Calvinago Eagles always brings out a lot of young runs, young runs, I must say. And this is kind of promising to see them, to see them come and participate. The future for them should be very bright, seeing that they run a 10-kilometer road race at such an early age. Yeah, right? That's the direction, right? And it turns, and you'll go back. Okay, so you're on your way back. You're going to win, you're going home.
And it's amazing that he is doing this without shoes. That is amazing in itself.
Yes, we have some water.
And that's our first female here from the Pioneers Athletics Club. Look at that focus. And that's Drivey here. Of course, if you're from the area, if you're anywhere in Dominica, you would recognize that bus. Very popular with young and old alike. So that's our first female, like we said before. And I think she made the podium last year. I'm trying to remember the faces from last year. I think she was one of them who made the podium. And even pioneers don't seem to have as many as they had last year. So again, we have quite a few competing events. So we are about to make our way back. I'm on your screen right now. You should be seeing some youth athletes or younger athletes. And here we see Jasmine. Did she take off her?
Yes, with that. It's not all that bad.
And the rain is getting stronger.
Yes.
But the good thing is they're on their way back, so it shouldn't take them so long. Maybe it might also act as a motivation. So once again, we're going to catch up to the front pack. And especially I'm interested to see them on the hill that we spoke about, quite a steep hill. For those of you in the area, you know it is a steep hill from the time you leave the fisheries, like I said before, all the way up to the pharmacy. Just keep going up and up and up, all the way up to Bears Flat.
Lynch is one of the most dedicated distance runner in Dominica. Lynch and Chicken actually competed together. And Linson Lynch, the ever popular Linson Lynch, is there with us. Right?
So again, we're going to take a break in commentary as we allow you to enjoy the scenery. And the rain has stopped. Every time we say we're going to take a break in commentary, some other event happens that we need to tell you about. So the rain has stopped, thankfully. So you can see ahead of you, no more rain. And we are on our way back. So again, these are the front runners. We just saw another one there, all in black, from the Carnago Eagles. And our leaders, we have not met up with them as yet. We want to try to meet up with them on that hill. We came to a water stop. So they shouldn't be too far ahead of this guy here from the Pioneers. That's our water stop there. So we've just passed the entrance to the airport. We're now passing the bridge. And very soon we should see some of our leaders in this race.
The distance, I find. Oh boy, they really stretched that lead.
They did.
Moses, that is the reward for all that, these days and months of training. Realize he's just started moving and he's gone.
And he is gone.
He's
we
gone.
Don't see him.
He's nowhere on the street. Oh boy! And this must be the second.
Yes.
So he must be second, and the third is
And
right
Jelani
there.
is
And
gone.
Jelani is nowhere to be found.
It's going to be interesting when Jelani meets with Jonathan, because Jonathan does the same thing.
Yeah.
Just stretches that lead comfortably. So that will be quite a race.
Yeah, well, I guess Jonathan will have to start waking early,
And we just want to encourage, because we'd like to see some more of that competition. So we just want to encourage, because Jelani is somebody who tried different sports, and it seems like he has found his niche in long distance running. So we just want to encourage the efforts of you. You're looking for a sport, you're looking for your niche, you can consider long distance running.
Yes, and as you know, running, that's the only sport I did. athletics, right? Because to me it was like, individual with other teams, other games, you may have to get how many players or how many persons to be with the same mindset that you have. 12 persons, and somebody might not give you the ball, and there Jelani is. But in athletics, I think Jelani himself wakes every morning, wakes every afternoon, or goes around, and as you said, he runs, right? Competes. So he have given them almost 1,000 meters lead at this very moment, and this is the most challenging part because we are going uphill now, right? And Jelani is leading the pack with a lead of almost 1,000 meters.
And so then after this, where do they go? They go up to the forward and then down that big hill and then down to Mana.
Right, down Manasa wall and then up back to the church. Up back to the church. And I think we changed, as I said, this year because of the wood, they're going to work at Wesley, right? And all the work is 24/7, right? So we didn't want any big trucks and then the traffic is also dense on almost any given day. So that's why we chose only the Weimar area this time. So we started in Wales and they are also going to Wales. We are with the leader, Chilani, number 2-2-1.
And he seems, look at his shoulders, he seems to be a little tired, but that lead that he has placed for himself, he can slow down, he can basically do as he chooses.
Yeah, he's almost, with that lead, he can almost walk to the finish line. Yes, that's it.
Get a huge burst of energy. Jelani Moses will be the winner, the overall winner in this race, of course, in this category. So we are at Dam in Marigat right now. We are going to make our way to Manassa Wall, and then from there we're going to go back to check the pack. Yes. And as we showed you before, Jelani has given himself quite a lead that he can be proud of. It would be interested to see his time later, to see how quickly he did this 10K. So now we are at Manasseh Wall and we're going to make our way back down to the fisheries. And besides the scattered showers, it's a lovely day because the weather has gone back to being quite cool. So we are now on the fisheries, or what they call on the bay, by the bay in Marigat. We are going a little fast as we go to catch up with the rest of the race. So there was one detour that we did not tell you about, so it's not as straight as we alluded to earlier. So when they on their way back, when they get to what is commonly called the floor station there, that's the cable wireless plant, so they have to make a turn up here.
What do they call it? No, not what do they call it? Just for
But yeah, it's the second bridge. If you go into Marigat, it's the second bridge after the airport by the cable wireless plant. So they have to make a turn up there.
Second one.
So we're just going to see if we can catch our following pack, the pack that's on the right end of things. And there we see, and he's looking behind. So I think he and the young lady, and that should be our first girl. That's definitely our first girl. So he's looking back to see if she's coming close to him. And that's our first girl from the Pioneers. Rosa. So I hope you saw the second young lady there. Sometimes I have to apologize because sometimes showing the sky. So a second girl just passed from the Salinago Eagles. So you see her on the bridge there. And then we have, are there only 3 ladies?
Well, Mr. Roberts makes us 4.
Oh, 4. So we have only 4 ladies.
I've had my chance and kicked in my face, but I've come through.
This should be good. What's the back? Robert's
So we just had the arrival of the first winner here. Yes, and we are here with the winner. I guess he just arrived, the first man on deck. So we are happy to feature him here. What's your full name?
Jalani Moses.
Jalani, congratulations. Tell us about the race, how it was.
Thank you, the race was easy because I accustomed to the course, and so I just run it easy. I push extra going up the hills. Yes, sir.
Well, I find it was a very long race all the way to Melbourne Airport and back, climb up the hill. How did you find it?
Well, to me it wasn't that long because I accustomed to running long distances, so it was feeling short for me.
Is anyone did you have anyone close to you? Like, or you saw anyone ahead of you or behind of you?
No, from by the airport going, I leave everybody. So everybody from the race, I see them when I was coming back.
So how did you go about preparing for this race?
For this race, I train almost every day with my coach, Mr. Dorset and Mr. Smith, to prepare for it. Do plenty distances, a lot of hills.
What would you like to say to other young people who want to go into athletics?
Just try your best and stay consistent.
Nice.
And you'll see you getting better.
Well, congratulations, and I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Yes, so this is the winner right here of the 10K race. I'm not sure who is going to be number 2, but we are here on standby. Oh, here comes number 2. Number 2 just arrived. My boy, hi. Wow. How do you feel now?
I feel dead.
You dead?
At least I make it.
You make it. Congratulations. I see you are number 2 on this race. Tell us about this race. How was it?
Well, from the start it was alright, but then getting into it, it was tough.
It was tough.
But even though you have pain, you have to push through it.
Yes, well, I'm happy you made it. And here comes number 3. Let's see if we get number 3 as he comes across. Wow. And just imagine running this race with absolutely no shoes on. I'm going to interview him shortly. I want to know if he chose to run without shoes, or if he doesn't have a sneakers, so we can maybe source a sneakers for him. They are so brave. They are so young. So the athletes are coming in now. bear with me. It's the main road, and you know traffic is still flowing, so I have to be extremely careful. So please bear with me as I keep moving up and down. So big up to Godwin. I think he is the one training these youngsters. We have to give him a round of applause. And to all the sponsors who came on board, we want to commend you. So we are just waiting and see who will emerge number 4 in the 4th place here. This is our first place winner here, and he looks all relaxed. Yes, he said it was an easy race for him. These are the activities that these youngsters should be involved in. Sporting activities, and we have to engage them as much as possible.
Lovely prices to be given here.
Can you copy your number? Yeah?
And they are coming in. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good.
What's your name? Ken? Ken Burton. I see you did an awesome job here this afternoon. Congratulations to you. How do you feel?
I feel proud of myself.
You feel proud of yourself. You did not come, came number 1. However, I think you came in number 4. That's a very great achievement. Tell us about the race.
I thought it was kind of hard, but when I reached on the flat, it went good.
When you got on the flat, what happened?
I just had to put on speed, keep up my pace, and just say yes.
I saw that you ran the race with no shoes. Did you choose that way?
I forgot my shoes.
You forgot your shoes home. Okay, I was wondering. So, all the best, and I hope that you continue to do extremely well. He's a bit shy, but we are here with him, and we're happy to feature him here on Emmanuel News. Yes, how are you?
Are you okay?
You okay? How was the race?
It was a little hard.
It was hard, but you made it, so I'm happy for you. Yes. How do you feel now?
Feel better?
You feel better?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Will you do this race again?
Of course.
Of course. All right. Big up to you one time. And we have one of the sponsors here. How are you? How are you?
I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
So, I mean, how does it feel to be here supporting these youngsters?
Oh, that's something I look forward to doing every time.
Every time?
Yeah.
So, How is Dominica?
Oh, Dominica is home. There's no way like home. Best Caribbean country to me. Yeah.
That's right. So he's here and he's, making some contribution, some form of sponsorship to these youngsters, and big up to him. So those of you viewing from the diaspora, you can come on board as well. Just contact Mr. Godwin and he will let you know how you can be a sponsor here for this 10K race.
On the back road, and we are just looking for a few of our athletes. We can see some more crossing the finish line at this time, and here we are seeing some of our female athletes. So we are on the back road just looking for some of our athletes. How are you? How was the race so far? Okay. So I think she's the third female. Yeah, she's the third female. The third. She's the fourth.
Oh, Mr.
Of course,
Harris,
she's the
this is one
fourth,
of your
definitely, because we have the first one, then we have a
He does sign language?
Yeah.
How was the race? It was good. Congratulations on completing the race. Big up to you. All right.
His name is Sanjay Laville.
Sanjay Laville. Big up to you, Sanjay, for running this race, and all the best.
The young lady Giselle, and of course Giselle made the podium last year, and if everything goes like it's going now, Giselle will also make the podium this year in the third spot. There is a young Kalinago Eagle in front of her, and then our first spot, first female, should be our young lady from Pioneers. Of course next year I'll be sure to get their names so that I don't see the young lady and the young man.
Taking part.
This is Mr. Durand coming up there.
Supporting the athletes.
Oh, the young lady. Thank you. Terry Marcos just telling me that the young lady is Teresa Durand. So we are on Back Street in Marigat. We are making our way down to Dam. And then we will make our way over to Manasseh Wall and then up that steep hill that we were talking about. Of course, we should find our young ladies up one of those hills. So what do you think? Tell us in the comments. Do you think this was very challenging? Do you think they did it in record time? I mean, from the time we saw Jelani here at Dam, and when I looked on the live and I saw Jelani had crossed the finish line, I felt like he did that steep hill very quickly. Don't you think so, Teddy Mac?
Certainly, yeah, he did very well, and I must say I'm very happy for him in particular, you know, for the improvement that he made. And right now he's one of our best. He is definitely at present our best. Well, like thing is not there. Jonathan is not there to defend his title, but so far Jelani is doing pretty well.
And here we have our young Kalinago Eagle that we were talking about. And let's just talk about her pace here coming up from on that race. What do you think, Teddy Mac?
Very good, very good.
But she seems to have a good pace. You know, I thought she would look more tired. You know, when people are tired, you see their shoulders drop and all of those things. But she seems to be running quite comfortably. Don't you think so?
Yes, and she's only, well, this is a steep hill, and she's right now just about 600 meters to the finish line. But it's a very challenging 600 meters, I must say, because you're going uphill, right? But,
there we see. That's what we expected.
Okay, so let's go.
Alright,
let's go.
She seems to be quite young.
Right, you're almost there.
I wonder if she's already at high school. She seems to be quite young.
High school, right? Okay.
High school? Okay, so she's first one, so she should be about 12, 13. And we just want to wish the athletes all the best. It's good to see them start so young, and we hope that they can continue, you know, and make Dominica proud. I mean, when I look at the television, I see all of these Kenyans. I mean, this is what they do, the long distance running.
And
so we hope
Dominica, and also in the, well, for Dominica, the trend seems to be the Kalinago. And it's so nice to have some Kalinagos behind you. You want to say something, Kalinagos? Right? Just talk and
some of the managers from the Eagles.
Well, I'm very proud of our Kalinago athletes, and we trying our best to keep them in the club, always encouraging them. So maybe one day we'll see them travel and make us feel so proud.
Yeah. So we work for also. So these are the steep hills that we spoke to you about. We just passed the police station a little while ago. We're coming up to Village Pharmacy Hill, and that's another steep hill. I'll get out of the vehicle to show you that hill, definitely. It's quite a steep hill.
I suppose Charissa should be somewhere.
And Miss Durant should be, if she's not up that hill, she should be crossing the finish line anytime soon. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Oh, she should be crossing the finish line. Or maybe she crossed already and we missed her.
Yeah, she crossed it. Yeah.
Wow. So you are the first lady to appear here this afternoon. How do you feel? How was the race? What's your name?
My name is Charissa Duran. The race was okay, but going up was a bit difficult because of the many hills and stuff and corners.
How does it feel to be the first young lady to?
Well, I feel proud of myself. I see that all my hard work that I've been putting in, it's now showing up.
So do you plan on, taking part in international competition?
Yes, I do. I'm part of I'm part of the Dominica Athletics Association.
Nice. Would you encourage other young persons to, take part in these type of activities?
Yes, I would encourage them to take part in these type of activities. It builds strength. It can be a form of recreation.
Yes, thank you so
much. And
much.
you get a lot of opportunities.
Yes, you do. Thank you so much. We are having some rain now, so we are going to move across.
But if somebody bleeding, you have to follow
So we are having some showers of blessings. Yes. Aris, what do you think about the timing thus far?
The times that coming in?
Yeah.
I've seen faster times, but the route, the terrain is a little difficult coming back, as you can see. So, I think for the caliber of athletes we have, it's okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Godwin, how is it going for you thus far?
Well, so far, it's well, it's good.
You think the athletes are doing a good job this
Well,
afternoon?
this afternoon, I'm kind of disappointed with the turnout, first of all. And it's something I've expected because, first of all, when there is no monetary prices and when you don't reach in the position to give transportation assistance and things like that, then you don't find the people coming out really from other areas.
So you need more support for
Yes,
the athletes?
it's more support. It needs to be more appealing
Yes.
to the athletes, you know. And definitely they do come out a large number this time. Today we have some wonderful trophies, try to make it beautiful and so, you know, but at the end, most of them in Dominica nowadays, people feel all happy being able
to get something.
yes, that,
yes.
You know, and so
important.
that is it. But well, I've always been disappointed with the turnout from our area per se, our own area, because for me, Emmanuel Andrew was our top athlete, cricketer, track and field athlete, you know, somebody who touched the heart of everybody in this area.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that once something like that is organized in his name, that especially the people from Marigot, Wesley area, we should be seeing a greater amount of persons coming out. And not just athletes, you know, not just athletes, other sports, cricketers, volleyballers, footballers, basketballers.
Even the community people to come and support.
Yes. And so in that sense, I don't believe it's really happening in that way. But I tell you, we will always continue remembering him because he has done a great job for us, our region, and we cannot forget him.
Well, big up to you for keeping, keeping
yes,
this
keep
going.
his memory. Yes.
Big up to you. So we have more athletes coming in. Let's see if we can get them.
Go!
Wow. And Mr. Godwin, I think that's a tough race.
Well, yes, the route is, running an event in this area is always going to be tough. You know, if you notice, the other races were ending in Melville Hall.
Yes.
And somehow we were trying to put the hills in between, but now we have it at the end. And one of the reasons, because when it was held down there, we find not enough support was coming from the public. And we're saying if it is up here, we'd get greater support and so forth. But sometimes.
Let's hope they are listening and they will.
Yes. There are many things. There are many things which contribute to the success of the race or the turning out. Like I know a number of the younger children would participate today, even from the primary school, and they did not come out because I know tomorrow we have in the primary schools final for the cross country. So most of these athletes, we advise them not to run. Those who have to run in this event, advise them not to run. And so, but still that is not a big enough reason.
For the past years we have been doing this, I've been noticing that there are a lot of Kalinagos taking part.
Well, yes. Well, I must say that a lot of the long distance runners from Dominica comes from the Kalinago region. One of the sad thing about it, even though they have some of the better runners, is that I do believe they are following the regime in terms of training that will allow them to get.
I see we have some more athletes coming in. Nice, nice, nice. I noticed that the police isn't here as well for escort and patrol. What's going on with that?
The police is my I wouldn't blame them. Don't blame them at all. I believe I blame myself.
Oh, you blame yourself?
Yes,
because I mean this road is
because
very,
I have
very
to
busy.
follow up. I have to follow up on
okay, okay, just want
and,
to make sure.
Yes, it's not the police.
Because this is an extremely busy route, and I think it is compulsory.
Well, we always try to get the police on board, you know, and this time we cannot blame them. Okay. They do always come out and give their assistance.
So the winner, what will be the prize?
Okay, well, today what we have some, you may have witnessed the trophies there.
Yes.
We do our best to get some beautiful trophies, at least something that they could be proud of holding and associated with. So yeah, we have trophies. In each category, we have first, second, and third. And like we normally give medals, I try not to give medals because already we do have no other thing. I say let everybody get a trophy in their category.
So for the next year, I mean, it's true the race is already in the name of someone, but in terms of sponsorship, how can somebody reach out to you for sponsorship?
All right. Well, it's the Weimar Rangers Athletics Club. That is the main organizers.
Yeah.
Okay, and we always do it with the family of Mr. Andrew. Okay. Any more?
How was the race? It was good. You good? Yeah. How do you feel now?
Tired.
Tired? Congratulations for completing the race. Yes. Yes, Mr. You were saying about talking about the sponsorship.
Okay. Sorry. Yes.
So we were talking about the sponsorship. If somebody's looking, because you're really expecting more of the people from Marigot and the neighboring communities to come here to support this activity. What would you like to see?
Well, for one, always there's a thought that we would make that event a regional one. And if we would have to make it a regional event, then there must be some big sponsors coming in that could really put in some funds into it to make it exciting and interesting. But on the local scene, I do believe we can do better. All right. First of all, I may need to reach out to much more persons, and the organization of the event would have to take a good 6 months or more, in terms of mobilizing people and sponsors and things like that. Like the first event we held, I don't believe you were wrong at that time. That is way back. You were not there. And we had T-shirts, and and the family did a great job because they were the ones doing the T-shirts and things like that. And then a lot of things happened. And we may want to get back to that again.
And I think it's funny that Wesley.
Yeah, the first year.
I was there that year. Yeah, on the Frat Wesley.
And it stopped at the.
Yes, I remember.
At the fish.
It was very
fisheries.
nice. Yes.
Yes, it was very nice. So that one was great. But we have to get back to those days, and I want to pledge. Although I've been giving a lot of my time, I put in a lot of work, but I do. The results I'm getting is not satisfying. So I believe I want to pledge an earlier involvement in terms of the planning and making sure everything is in place 2-3 months before I start publicizing.
It's an interesting race.
Yes, it is very interesting, and it's something that I believe a lot of people will want to get involved with once enough time is given for them to
Because
prepare
I recall
themselves.
some years that other athletes from all over Dominica took part.
Yes,
I
yes, it
remember
has
we
happened.
had some from Roseau, Portsmouth.
Yes, yes.
Maybe you need
We
to...
do have none in, well, we have one from Portsmouth this year. We do have none from Grand Bay, which has not always been in that case. And a very few from Roseau, because you know Roseau have most of the clubs in Dominica. You
But
know,
how hard it is to get young people to be, part of these clubs in your area?
in the area. Well, track and field is a difficult sport, and it calls for determined people, disciplined people, hard-working people, because it is a rigorous training program that goes on, and most of the time, the young people are not really willing to go out and do that little extra work. You understand? So joining athletics is not always. You will find that you have a lot of cricketers, a lot of netballers, a lot of basketballers, volleyballers, and footballers. But in track and field, for you to find them, they have to be really, really disciplined, or there has to be something which is really keeping their interest, forcing them to do things that they really don't want to do.
So for my viewers' sake, what was the total athletes here today?
All right, the total number of athletes today was 16. Yes. Okay. And sadly but true, there was none from Marigot.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
There was none from Marigot. And for me, I wonder, because we speak a lot about Emmanuel Andrew and his greatness, his involvement, how much he contributed to our children's development during his time. And I'm saddened by the fact that a number of our sportsmen who played with him, who know of his involvement, and who talks like they want to be part of it and they want to remember him, that they don't come out.
Do you think that this event was not advertised enough? Or?
Well, while I can say yes, there may be some, there's insufficient advertisement, but where our people in Marigot is concerned, I cannot see that, especially with our leaders too, because we have groups, we have chat groups, we have Facebook pages and do something, and they are all seeing it. They are all seeing it, and it have been like that.
Yeah, I do hope that it gets better.
Yes.
With time.
Yes. Yeah, well, I'm not going. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop, because the death of Mr. Emmanuel Andrew touched me very hard. Okay, it was Mr. Emmanuel Andrew, Smith Telemack, and myself. He's standing there, you know, and we were the ones. We started at a very young age, 14, 15, 17. I'm talking about us as leaders, and then we are still in it, and we lost him along the way, and he's always.
But don't give up. Just keep doing your do, and we hope that things will get better.
The work with Westmore Rangers has passed 35 years.
Yes.
You know, in making, and saddened, we are not finding other leaders coming out to be part of it. I have trained children who are now 40, 45 years. You know, and very sadly, we are not seeing anyone coming and give their time, although they have received and received well. And I must say that, and I would like to say too, that there are those who, from year to year, do something in other areas, you know, especially those who are overseas, you know, would send on. And I want to make special mention here of Wilworth Robin.
Yes, I saw he was one of the sponsors,
you know?
here.
Yes, he was. Okay, at one time we had Ursula Bonny, who was also doing a very good job for her, but I have not heard much of her, and I believe we need to pray for her, because I don't really know everything, but I haven't heard from her for a while.
So how many more athletes we have to come here?
There's one more athlete remaining.
One more.
Yes, and she's not far. She's one that always.
But she takes her time.
Yes, she takes her time.
I think she's past 50.
Yes,
so
she's 60 plus.
60 plus. Well.
Yes, but she always runs. and it keeps us strong.
So after that, we go straight into the trophy
The
presentation.
prize giving, yes.
All right. So we are here with Mr. Godwin Dorset.
Dorset.
Yes, and he's the one,
Yes,
organizing
organizing.
and facilitating this 10K race. We want to big him up live on MO News, give him his flowers while he is alive, and hope that God continues to give him the energy and the zeal and the determination to go on to keep those young people in check, because we need those young people involved in this type of activity. So big up to you, Mr. Godwin, and may God continue to bless all your endeavors.
All right, thank you very much.
And Godwin, we can also talk about the fact that practice and discipline brings results, because we can talk about Jelani. We've seen Jelani here. Jelani
Yes.
came in as a novice.
Yes.
And when we see him winning races now, we can also talk about Addison and all the others that you've trained.
Yes,
and so that should serve as a motivation for other young people.
Definitely. There's a lot of things that our young people can take from what have happened in the past, because a number of athletes have left Dominica Shores towards greener pastures for scholarships. On scholarship, they don't have to pay for their school and things. So there are things that the young people can gain from it. So I'm happy to continue giving the time to them to help them to achieve something, which is what is very much needed to their further runs in life.
I would definitely want to just encourage the general public. A lot of times the young people are not seeing these lives themselves, so we want to encourage the general public to keep spreading the word, keep encouraging somebody in your neighborhood to take part in long distance running. And here we see Ma Roberts. We call her Ma Roberts. She's coming up there. She's coming up. And of course you can see that look of triumph on her face. We're trying to get everybody out of the way, and she's picking up a little pace at this time. She's getting there a little quicker. And there we go. And of course she'll make the podium. First in her category, only person in her category. And so that's the end of the 5th edition of the Emmanuel Andrew Chicken Memorial 10K race. And we're trying to get to Ma Roberts, but she's going somewhere. And we're getting set for the presentation in a little bit. She's gone. I think she had another activity. She's going to get her ride to move on. We're getting ready as you see all these trophies here. I don't think there is enough persons for trophies. So we're getting ready for the presentation ceremony at 5th edition of the Emmanuel Andrew 10K race here in Marigat. And let's go closer so we can see some of the categories that we have. So like we said, we have under 15. I can see under 15, first, second, third. I can see, and we have under 15 male and female. Then we have under 17 male and female, first, second, third. And we have under 20 male and female again. Under 40 overall first male, overall first female, first 40 and over, and first 40 male and female. We have first, second and third in all the categories, and we have overall first female, overall second female, overall third female, and we have the same in male. So quite a few categories here today, and we really just want to encourage you, the general public, to spread the word. Let persons get involved. You never know how far something may bring you. We have Trinice Hamilton, who is presently at a university in the States doing her studies, of course on a scholarship. We are seeing Mr. Addison Baptist, who traveled recently, representing Dominica. And of course, we hope the same for Jelani, Jonathan, and all the other long-distance runners. So we want you, the general public, to spread the word, encourage young people to get involved in athletics. There are quite a few disciplines that they can choose. Sports has opportunities, and we just want them to come up. So, Jelani, you get...
Those of us who missed the winner, this is the winner's final.
He's a rather serious young man. So you get 2 medals today, Jelani. Of course, you get first in your categories at under 20 or under 17?
Under 17.
So you get first in under 17, and you also get first overall.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us how... Can you tell us how you got involved in athletics?
Well, the first day, I can't remember, but I come in training and I start running and I find I like it. I like no other sport like it, so I just stay consistent.
And you tried other sports, correct?
Yes, I try football. Yeah.
And you prefer long
Running.
distance running?
Yes,
And do you also do the short distances?
No, I only run 5,000, sometimes 1,500 and 10,000.
Wow. And I can also attest to the fact that you practice. You practice on your own. You don't need a lot of motivation for you to get out there and do your practicing. And as you can see, practice brings results, right? So do you one day hope to represent Dominica overseas in long distance running?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you look at them on TV? Do you look at these races on television?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you hope to get there one day. And he's not somebody with a lot of words, as you can see. Thank you, Jelani, and again, congratulations. And I know your family must be very proud. I know Auntie must be at home looking and very, very proud of you, and Grandma as well, and Dad.
So we are here on standby waiting for the...
So Mr. Godwin, once he puts in his times together, because you know he has to report on the times, he has to compare the times with last year's times to see whether the athletes are getting better or whether the times of previous years were better. So you can see him there working hard, calculating, and doing his final tabulations. And as soon as he's done with that, we will come over here and do our presentations of the prize. In the pristine, serene community of Marigat. You can see it's a lovely day, a little overcast. Is that what you call overcast, Emma? Okay, everyone think it's going to rain in a bit. I don't think so.
It better not rain now. I need to pass the Hampstead Bridge, the Hampstead bypass. I needed to pause for a while because I need to get home. So please, if the rain is coming down,
Friend people let's get my Roberts. We didn't get something back somewhere earlier, so we want to get something back.
So we are here, we are live in Marigot, and we are happy to bring this 10K race to you. We hope that you enjoyed the race as well. Perhaps next year some of them on the live can come and join the race.
And again, I just want to stress that we have quite a few categories. So you just spend your category and fits in.
Do you think we can?
You know, I have been wanting to take part in this race, especially because of the cash prize. But because I'm working, I never get a chance to take part. Hi, Miss Robert.
One thing I don't do is interview.
A big athlete like you, that's what you're saying? Marabus, how are you?
I'm okay.
And what's your motivation to take part in this race every year?
I just like running and there's no other races, so it's the only race that I have. It's 10K in Dominica, so I just take part in it, just do it every year once I can walk.
And when do you plan to quit?
Well, as I just said, as long as I can walk, I will come. Even if I have to walk it, I will come.
Definitely. And we do see persons on the TV walking the marathon races, so that's good. Now, how do you feel this afternoon?
Oh, well, now that the race finished, I feel good. That's the thing. Tired while the race going on, but once it finished.
Now, let's compare last year with this year. How was it? How was it different? How was it similar?
Well, the route wasn't exactly the same. So we had a lot more hills to climb. So it was more or less the same thing, just a less hill.
So which route do you prefer? You prefer flatter route or?
I prefer flatter route.
Prefer flatter route. And does it really take more energy going up those hills?
Of course. Especially when you are big like I am.
Okay. And what would you say to other persons out there who are looking in your age group? What would you advise them? And they want to come, but they're a little hesitant, wondering, you know, how strenuous is this going to be on my body? What would you say to them?
Well, all I have to do, they have to keep fit, try and keep fit as much as possible. I try to do as much as I should, but I try to do something. I go to the gym sometime, and I run the road sometime. So they have to do this. You can't just come and run a 10K. Okay. You definitely get cramps and stuff after. But they keep on practicing, doing certain short runs, 2 miles, 3 miles, and improve. Then,
so you definitely have to prepare to run a 10K.
You have to.
So congratulations, Ms. Roberts, and we hope to see you next year, of course.
Okay, then thank you.
Okay, we ready?
Okay, so we are getting ready. Here we see Mr. Godwin Dorset, one of the founding members of Weimar Rangers.
All right. At the back. All right, all the athletes, come on this side.
Go.
Giselle did not finish it, so she's disqualified. Okay. She didn't reach the turn up. So if we had somebody there, she would have reached. So that's why I got somebody.
Okay, so right now we are waiting for our...
Yeah, she was right by it. Every runners.
Okay, come this way. I'm coming this side. Everybody, let's go. Come in, go.
So here we have some of the founding members of Weimar Rangers, and of course Weimar Rangers, Weimar Rangers. As you heard Mr. Dorset say a while ago, they've been established for about 35 years now. And doing a very good job with the athletes in the Northeast.
I don't know what you want to do, no? It is good. Oh, sorry. Okay, we will start with the smallest group, which is the under 15. In the girls category, we have Faith. Sorry. Okay. Wait a while, let me. All right. Before we deliver these prizes, let me first of all thank all of you all here, all of the athletes who has come out to make this event a successful event. All right? The Pioneers Athletics Club, the Kalinago Athletics Club, all right? Our lady, Miss Leona, who is always on the road with us. Always, we want to give her a round of applause. She's past 60 years and she's not missing this event. You understand? I want to also say thank you to the members of the Weimar Rangers Athletics Clubs who are here with us today. Very small showing, maybe disappointing. Yes, but we still have to thank you. Today, again, I want to say a big thank you to the persons who has made this event possible by providing funding and other goodies for this event today. Let me single out the Marigot Cooperative Credit Union. All right, they come with us regularly this year. It was not too big, but they were here with us. Big Shop and Mikey Pascal, who keep on supporting us. And he doesn't just stop here, he also look forward towards the athletes going out to the United States. So once you are performing well, he also organized to get you out of Dominica to continue. So we have to big him up. I want to call on Mr. Wilworth Robin, who is a tower behind the Westmoreland Rangers Athletic Club. He was once an athlete and he always uses his Facebook page and his other pages to highlight the work of this area, and he keep on donating also. It's a well-worth program. I want to speak up Mr. Prevost, and that is Ellsworth Prevost, who are Grenville, most of you know him by, and he has come forward also to assist. And last but not least, and they were the first set of people to really stand with a very solid race for Emmanuel Andrew. The parents and the sisters and brothers, siblings of Emmanuel Andrew. Okay, we want to give them a round of applause because they too has contributed. All right, this year we had a small showing, so we could not come with the monetary prices and transportation fees and so, but we were able to provide some beautiful trophies. So at least you can see them looking very wonderful. All right, and Mr. Joseph, who was on the last moment joining in with us. Support. Thank you very much. Okay, so let us continue with the prize giving. And so we started with the under 15 category. All right. We did not get much here today. Tomorrow they have the cross country, so I know many of them will not show. So Miss Faith John Finn of the Kalinago territory, he was the first under 15 female.
First one or the last one?
The first. Congratulations, miss. All right, and we'll move to the boys under 15. In the boys under 15, we have Ken Lewis. John.
Hello.
Ken Lewis Burton, sorry. Got to put on your glasses. Ken Lewis Burton, he's the first boy under 15. In the second position, we have Andre Joseph. Andre Joseph. Okay, somebody will have to take it for him.
Come.
This is Ranjit. Ranjit wanted to run, but he have cross country tomorrow, so he would not be serving good running today. And then in the third position we have Randy Burkett. And let's give the Kalinagos a round of applause because all three athletes came from the Kalinago territory. Okay, now we're going to move to the under 17 category. We're starting with the girls. In the under 17 category, we had only one participant, and this is Aisha Luke of the Pioneers of Fredericksburg. All right, in the under 17 boys, they did not come. Under 20 girls. In the under 20 girls, we had Charista Duran of the Pioneers of Tennis Club. had in the second place, well, there was one other lady in this category, but it has to be investigated because there's some information that needs to be given. So no other prices in this category at this moment. In the under 20 boys, first position, Jelani Moses. Of the West Meridian Athletics Club.
Good job, Ginger.
Okay. In second place, Steve Kelvin Letha of the Pioneers Academy. Under 40, in first place, we have Sanjay Lavin.
Hold on, Sanjay.
In second place, we have Sherwin Etienne. Sherwin Etienne of the Kalinago. I hope I said Sanjay was a Pioneers.
Yes, Pioneers.
Second place, under 40.
Yes, come.
All right. Under 40 female, they did not come and join us. 40 plus. 40 plus in the female category. We have Miss Leona Roberts. And in the male category, we have Linson Lynch. Linson Lynch always come to this competition because there was a fierce battle between himself and Emmanuel Andrew. And he always made sure he's at this competition. And I want to say thank you to Linson for coming through with us to remember Mr. Emmanuel Andrew. Okay? Now, we go to the top overall position. Okay, in the overall position, we have in third place for female, Akisha Luke. In second place, we have Faith John Finn. And in first place, overall, Charissa Duran. third place, and in the under 15 category, we have Ken Lewis Burton. In second place, Smith.
Stay there.
In second place, we have Kevin Lipan. And in first place, we have Jelani Moses of Woodford Hill.
And it's from Woodford Hill.
And first place, member of the Western Rangers Athletics Club. All right? And we can... So now, youngest finisher is his age. Well, he born in what year? 2014. His name is Jamal Valmont. He is the youngest finisher. And oldest finisher goes to Miss Leonie Roberts.
And we have her entourage here. Her entourage here. We have her entourage. Came with her. Right there, clapping for Grandma.
So let me say thank you. First of all, let me recall the oldest, the overall male and the overall female to come up. We have a surprise package for you there. Overall male and overall female. Overall male and overall female.
I just want to congratulate these two for job well done. Unfortunately, I was not aware of the situation, but passing through, I saw that was happening, and I decided this is something I always do, try to give back. So I'm going to give each of them
So he's visiting us from Boston, and he's just passing by to, show some love to these athletes. So he just gave them some cash, big up to him, and thank you on their behalf.
Okay, thank you very much.
And here we
all right.
see our young people with the
before we move
medals, with the trophies, and of course this will look really nice in their homes. So we are in Marigas for the 10K.
Oh, let me.
For the 10K race. And here we see he's going to give our youngest.
I'm also giving the youngest.
And of course, this serves as encouragement for him.
Hold it before it fly because I'm running.
How old are you?
9 years old.
And he's 9 years old. Good job. You did what many people can't do.
Okay, so I want to thank, first of all, Emmanuel, I want to thank you for being with us here today and always being with us, and you provided good coverage for this Emmanuel Andrew Memorial 10K. Thank you to the Pioneers Athletics Club, who always here with a big number of athletes, right? The Karinago Eagles and for Miss Roberts. Thank you to our surprise sponsor who donated some cash to the winners. Thank you very much. Right? Thank you very much. I do thank you very much, you know? Right? And for the sponsors who made this possible, the Migrant Cooperative Credit Union, Big Shop, Mikey Pascal. We also want to say thank you to Grenville Prevot, and thank you to Wilworth Robin, right, who always sponsor. And thank you even for the public who are around here with us. And Emo News, I must say thank you very much again, because Emo News, without Emo News, there's actually nothing, right? Yeah, yes.
Okay, right now we just want to say final goodbyes and thank you all for joining. Thank you all for supporting, and we implore you to spread the news, spread the word about this 10K, so that next year we will see a greater number here. So from all of us here at Emo News, we are saying goodbye from the Weirs Flats in Marigot.
Once again, everyone, thank you all for viewing and enjoy the rest of the evening.
My mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my